What up, guys? My name is Jeff. I'm the owner of RDR Gear here in Salt Lake City, Utah. And today we're going to talk about two things. One, the new Walther PDP. And if you notice, I have a Safariland holster that works very well with the PDP. We'll go into more on that in a bit. So I'm a little late to the party on the reviews of the PDP. Just make sure all you Chads and Karens out there, guns unloaded, no ammo, source of feed, etc. So PDP, super impressed. This is my first Walther, believe it or not. I never got into any of the PPSs, PPQs. I was out there ugly, to be honest. I was not a big fan of them at all. But when I started talking to Nick at Spartan NC, and you know, that's about him and Jedi had one, I think it was. There's a lot of cool features on this pistol that I definitely dig. Trigger by far, the trigger on this gun for a striker fired gun, it just really tells you Glock doesn't give a shit. You can build a better striker fired trigger. Glock doesn't care to do so. It's kind of like the Apple of the world, right? They don't have to build one because they're still going to sell their guns and people are going to buy them, so it doesn't really matter. The one benefit is this gun being optic ready is one of the things I do like about it. The second thing I do like a lot is the grip texture on the frame here and the angle and size of the frame. This frame style and design helps me pick up red dot much easier than say my Glock does. It's very straight up and down grip angle. The additional wedges in here help with that palm swell. I believe this is a small one. It's still on here, I believe. I can't remember exactly. But the other thing I do like is how easy the mag release is to get to when my pistol is extended. I don't have to turn or adjust my hands or whatever. So again, I don't have a huge hands, but with the slide stop being right there and the mag release being right there, it makes it very easy to get back on the pistol. So that's another thing that I do enjoy. I'm not a big fan of the very, very deep serrations up here. I don't think these needed to be that big. If they were, I wish they weren't shaped like a chevron. That was what was hindering this gun to work with a Safariland duty holster for the P320. That's what this holster is here. We'll get to more on that in a minute here. But other than that, the trigger is my #1 favorite feature of this pistol. The fact it's optics ready. I did do the 519T to see what that was about. I do like that. Another cool feature I thought on this pistol was very forward thinking, very innovative, was that any set of Glock sights will fit in the irons if you choose to replace the adjustable rear and this plastic set here. You can drop any suppressor height, non-suppressor height sight. That was a pretty unique feature there as well. Running the standard Surefire X300. I do like the mag capacity as well, 18 rounds per magazine. That was pretty slick. So let's go to the holster. When I first got this gun, people were saying that the P320 RX holsters would cross over. They did not even close. And the reason being was the way this front end is shaped. This pistol has a narrow, then a flare out, and then kind of back to a narrow. What happened was with the way these chevrons are shaped, even though these slide serrations look flat on the gun, they're actually shaped like almost like a chevron, right? And so they protrude. So the width of the highest point on this end, the highest point on this end, it was wider than a P320. That's what was causing the hang up and the drag. So this is a modified holster that now fits the PDP very easily. This I've got pretty much dialed in now. I'll probably add that to the website shortly, but this is a standard 6390 RDS for the P320 RX full size, the 4.7. I do not have the 5-inch gun, or their would be their full size, I guess you'd call it. But that's from the specs. That's basically a X5. So our X5 mod with the PDP mod would definitely get you guys squared away in regard if you're going to run one of these on duty. So again, that is an option for you. I don't ever recommend running a duty holster on duty that's been modified, especially in this way we've done this one here. The bottom for the X5, not a big deal, but the guys who are modifying and tuning these do have to tweak some of the ALS area, not the locking side, but the non-locking side. So again, I've thoroughly yanked on this, hung upside down from it. I have tested this in regards to what I've done to make the modification work. I feel confident that you could use one, but I also don't think that you're on the street, you're on the job. Your policy probably does say something about modified holsters, so verify it, but try not to use a modified holster on the street just to cover your own ass and everybody else's. So this is more for civilians who would like an RDS holster, but again, you can get one. It does work very easily and everything locks up just fine. So that's it, guys. That's the review, or in a nutshell, on the Walther PDP. If you have not got one of these, I can definitely say it's worth the investment. It's kind of like what Glock and M&P should have been doing all this time, but Walther has come to the table long before those two. I definitely think this is a great pickup. I did buy this gun locally, full retail, at Impact Guns. So again, if you're looking for one of these, they are hard to come by, but it is well worth the investment. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, like, share, and subscribe. Questions you might have for me, info@rdrholsters.com. Take care, be well.